Welcome everyone to Just Things We Do. Today we're going to be making tamales. I have no idea what I'm doing. Come along with me. I'm going to attempt to make tamales today. I did the pork in a slow cooker and I got the sauce. I didn't make the hot sauce yet. We're going to try a hot sauce first to see if my husband likes it. This is the one that I got. It's like $7 a bottle. There is 12 ounces in here. I ended up using a bottle and a half. I have my broth from the meat here. I have the lard in the sink. Let me show you. In the sink I have my corn husks submerged into water with boiling water in here. And I'm going to let them stay in there for probably 20 minutes or so. That's to soften them up because they're very dry and very stiff. I just got one package. I think there's probably maybe 30 corn husks in there. Now I'm just going to let them sit there. And we're going to get the mixer out and whip the lard. So let's go. I love my old mixer. And the nice thing is it has a small bowl besides the big one. So that way there, because we're not doing a lot of this, it's just asking for a cup and a third. So yeah, let's get to it. I have a lot of meat. I don't know if I'm going to end up using all of it. I'm trying to figure out how to tweak the recipe so I can make enough meat with the appropriate amount of filling and stuff. So my mother used to weigh lard out. She would fill up the 2-cup container, 1 cup with water, and then the other cup, if that's what you needed, a cup of lard or Crisco or anything she used, you'd put it in the water and it would float and it wouldn't get stuck like this. And I completely forgot that she used to do that. But now I will do that moving forward for sure. And they want you to whip it until it's nice and light. This might be a little noisy on your end, so just beware. Oh, it's whipping nice. Looks great. I hope you guys can see that. It's making it nice and fluffy. All right, I think that's good. Looks great. All right, I'm going to add my dry ingredients here, which is 3 1/4 cups of masa flour. I just picked this up at our local Asian store, Saigon Market. They're awesome. They have everything. So I said 3 1/4 cups. So they said just to fluff it up a little bit. I'll have to get a regular container for this because it's not that easy in the bag. So I think this is going to make a lot. There's a lot of meat in here. It's probably 4 pounds. And 1/4. I'm just going to kind of guesstimate. That's about 1/4. And then it wants a tablespoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. And then they want you to mix it together. I mean, yeah, just because. Add lard to dry ingredients, and then add broth until masa floats. So that's a thing that I found out from a trick to make sure you test it to see if it's floating. I'll use a glass. I'll show you guys. All right, let's see if we can get this off here. Let's get this in there. Hands are going to be nice and smooth after this for sure. Soft and supple. All right, let's see if I can do it with the spatula. I might need to use a fork. Just slowly mix it in. so you don't make a big dusty mess. Let's see, I need a measuring cup for the broth. Actually, I should probably do that before I get my hands all crazy. Let me wash my hands. Alright, my hands are nice and clean. Let's move this aside and get the broth out. Got a little thing here. I'm going to start mixing this with this. Actually, I think I'm going to start adding some broth. It says it wants 3 cups. So that's 1. Alright. I'm going to do some more broth. That's 2 cups. I wonder if you can do this in a blender. Everybody I watched did it by hand. My husband better really like these. So that was 2 cups. I'm going to add a third. Actually, I'll add half. So 2.5 so far. You just have to be patient because you see how runny it is? Definitely gives you a workout on your arm right there. Woo! Let's test it. So you're supposed to take a little ball of it. Oh! Nope, it sunk. It's not ready yet. So I did 2.5. I will definitely revise my method of doing this with different containers now that I've done it for the first time. Obviously, I need a bigger mixing bowl, but this is actually good with the handle. There's no way my mixer wouldn't mix this. This is heavy, heavy duty stuff. I mean, it's a really nice consistency. My dog's over here looking. When are you dropping something on the floor? All right. Let's do the little float test. It floated! Look at that! It floated! Woo! Alright, that's good. That's great news. Great, great news. Now let's try to clean this up some. Let me get some of this place cleaned up, and then we'll get back to assembling the tamales. Alright, everything's nice and cleaned up. I have my steam pot already here. I have it filled up with, if you open the top up, you can see the water down in there. So I think it'll be okay when I stand the tamales in here. They also tell you to use a towel, or you can cover the top with the husks. It'll help too. So I got this all ready. And I got the towel to go on top of them too. So let's get the corn husks and see if we can assemble these and get cooking. Okay, got myself a new towel. Let's see if we can assemble these. I still have no idea what I'm doing. So let's see. This. That. And am I supposed to spread it out? Okay, I guess that's number 1. And then I think they do this, that, and then they fold the end down and then squeeze the top. I think that's how you do it. All right, let me find something to put these in. I'm going to stand them up in this for now. I know they hold them in the air. Maybe I'll try that. I just gotta try to figure out my rhythm here. See, I see the girls. I see the girls just going like this. Guess it's a little of both, right? Oops, that might be too much. I don't know if I can stay in there. Prop it up with a towel. You guys see right? I'll take it. I keep everything here. I'm just gonna keep going until I run out of stuff, I guess. And then after we're done, we're supposed to steam them for 45 minutes. So, let's get these all made. That's full. Ooh. So let me get something else. Thank you. Let's see how tasty they are. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. Last one. All right, I started my steamer over there. Let's clean this up a little bit and we'll get those into the steamer. All right, let's get these in there. Ooh, this one's really big. I don't know if I can get that one in there. Well, they're in there. All right, they're in here. I got them all tucked in there. I'm going to put them in here. Wait till they start steaming. And then we'll set our timer. All right. Just going to wait till this starts steaming. Then I'm going to set my timer for 45 minutes and check them when they're done. All right, the timer just went off 45 minutes. We're going to shut this off. Let's see if you guys can see down in there. I forgot the towel, but I put it in there. I'm just going to get some tongs. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow, these are stuffed. Look at those. They are stuffed to the brim. I wasn't expecting that. All right, let's let them cool off. And we will get my husband to try them out and see if I passed the test or not. Hopefully he likes them. All right, we're going to try these out. I've gone and got my husband. Let me grab one out of here. Maybe steaming hot. I'm going to try one too. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with them. You just peel it open.
Open it up.
Can I just eat mine out of the?
You can see it because.
I mean, they're just done right now, so they haven't solidified.
Right.
So normally it would come out in one big sheet.
You'd be able to take it out once it
in a big sheet.
cools down a little bit.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have them so they're hot. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't burn my mouth. All right. Touche.
Yeah. Good. It just needs to solidify a little bit more.
Wow. You could make all different flavored ones of these. You don't have to have them spicy like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't know they were going to blow up like that. Obviously, the corn absorbs the steam when you're cooking it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Wow. I didn't know that.
That's very good.
Yeah, those are way better than the store ones. Looks like we have a hit. I guess I'll keep on making these for them. You approve? Great. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. Follow us for more on Just Things We Do. Touche.